Casa de Amistad has been part of South Bend, Indiana since October of 1973. Our emphasis is in the Latino Hispanic community, but we serve the whole community. The food pantry has been part of La Casa since probably since the beginning of La Casa itself, because even though we were emphasizing youth programming, the families really needed assistance beyond just tutoring for their kids. So it started as a really small through our partnership with St. Stephen's at that time, but now being a United Way funded program. It really has been that place where the Latino Hispanic community can come and find out that important question on where to receive services, and just to ask a question about reading a letter that they don't understand. The pre-K program was developed more than 20 years ago by our previous director, Olga Larimore. She found that children that were coming into kindergarten from our Hispanic families, they really weren't ready for the kindergarten classroom. They had no literacy levels, and they weren't able to grasp onto the English that quickly. So she developed this program to where they'd learn Spanish first, and then being able to take those skills into learning English. Crece Conmigo is our after-school program, and it's K to 6th grade. That program has three components to it, and the first is the academic support, where we work with them in tutoring and making sure their homework is done. But it really goes beyond that, because a lot of our kids come to us are like 1 or 2 reading levels behind. So we really focused on reading and math. We just added a science component as well. But to really do math and science, you really need to know how to read. So that's really our focus. And then we have a recreational component and then a parent-teacher, where our coordinator works with our parents. We do some workshops so that parents understand the whole school process and knowing how to communicate with the school system.
The numbers in the parents' meetings went up. We had almost 100% of parent participation. In turn, our students, we're having much better retention in our students, students that were starting in the program and actually finishing the semester and then coming back for the following session.
Our first program was the English as a New Language, our ESL classes. Now we have computer literacy, GED, English, and citizenship. And it's our second largest numbers that we have here at La Casa are our adult programs. And they're unique in that the citizenship classes links to our English classes. And then our GED class also links to our GED class. So when you're finishing one, you're going into another.
ENL is English as a New Language. And so what we try to do is we try to teach adults English, and we have different levels.
The word teen at the end? Yeah, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
On top of gaining a language, they also gain a support group, a network with the community. Because a lot of the people that we get that come to the ENL program are either recent immigrants or people that don't know much about the community, and by them being part of La Casa, they learn about what other things are in the community.
In 2010, we served, let's say, 647 families in our food pantry, and we distributed 58,000 pounds of food. Now our total program numbers were 1,200. That's just for programs, but when it came to contacts for persons that came in asking for something, it was well over 8,000. I really do think this year we're going to be surpassing especially our food pantry numbers. I really try to encourage anyone to come and really be a part of the place, to come and visit, to really feel the energy that's here. You can hear about La Casa out there and maybe have a nice feeling about it in the sense of the work that it does, but you really don't understand the mission or have a passion for it until you come into the place. And that really comes through talking to our clients, talking to the staff, or even our board, to really feel what this place is all about. La Casa is a home, and not just for our Latino Hispanic community, but for the whole community. And that without this place, there would be a gap in our community. La Casa is that bridge from the west side of South Bend into the larger community.